Hello and welcome to this demo video of my rock, paper, scissors bash script. I can show all of the requirements of the game running. I already have made it executable, the script, so I will just run it here in my terminal. You can see we have all of the menu options. I'll do one of each choice to show that. Choosing paper, choosing scissors, and then exiting with the last choice. And it looks like that's funny, I tied all 3 times, but I'll run it and just make sure I get a win option. So there's that rock crushes scissors. Let's try to get a lose option. There's a tie option. We already saw that though. Eventually I should get a lose. It is random. So, okay, there we go. So I kept choosing rock and the computer finally chose paper and beat me. Okay, so let's look at the code now. I'll go through it at a high level, and then I can go through each function individually. So we have an infinite loop here with this no-op function, this operator that does nothing, basically. That just keeps looping. So we prompt the user for their choice. This also prints the menu. We validate their choice, make sure it's within the given menu options. We check if the user clicked the done option. And I'm using this menu length. I'll get into that in a little bit. But it's always the last option, so you can use the length here. And then we print their choice, compute the computer choice, and compare them and see who won. And it does that forever. Okay, so we have our global variables here. These were defined by the scaffold. And then I kind of was a bit clever and did an indexed array for the menu, which made it so that the done option was always the last choice, in case you wanted to add more options to the menu. It would always be the last choice. So that's why I am using menu length down here. I forgot to remove that. I'm not using that anymore. So let's go to, this is the first method here. So we get the user choice. This will print all of the menu options. So this is a for each loop, basically, getting all of the keys of the index array, which is basically just each number. So we print the number dot, and then the value of where that number is, like so. Then we read their option with the read command, and it always uses the correct length in case you want to add more options. Then let's see, we validate the user choice. We check if they put a number. Then we check that the number that they put is within the range of all of the menu options. And that returns 0 for it's all good, and a non-zero exit code for you messed up. So it just keeps going if that is the case. Then we tell the user what they chose, again, just using that array syntax. So we print the number they entered, the value of the array at that index. We compute the computer choice. That was also given in the scaffold. It's pretty simple. It just gives a random number between the menu length, -1, and converts it for use for our purposes. Prints it out. Then we have computing the winner here. This in the Scaffold, it had a bunch of if-else statements. I thought this was a bit more succinct, maybe a bit more clever. But so we have user choice, comma, computer choice, and then we compare that to all of the possible states of wins or losses. 1 being rock, 2 being paper, and 3 being scissors, of course. So these are all of the conditions where you tie. In this case, for example, a rock against scissors is a win, etc. And that's how it computes a winner. And then whenever the user picks the done choice, they exit this loop and it prints this thanks for playing message. So that is the whole thing. Hopefully I covered everything I needed to. Thank you for watching.